my partner works in AI. I work in the arts, and I have been researching for a number of months now a project all about identity and AI. There's a couple of key points that I haven't heard raised that I would think it's important to bear in mind in this conversation. One is that right now, living and loving somebody who works in AI, he is very quick to remind me that this is a huge galaxy of different types of technology, and one of the mistakes that a lot of people are using is using the phrase AI and not being specific about what it is that you're talking about, whether it's generative, whether it's agentic, whether it's an agent, and also who owns the particular AI that you were talking about. As Bernie Sanders recently said, I think it was a couple of years ago now, said it's not necessarily in itself evil. Just like any technology, AI is not in itself evil. It depends on who owns it and what their agenda is, what they're aiming for, and yes, that's not got the policing. You mentioned this earlier, and I think that's it's the people who are owning it that are taking advantage of this massive gap between where the technology is, which we haven't, as the public, got that knowledge of, because we are so far behind in public knowledge and what we're able to talk about. And we're also tripping ourselves up in that we are not looking at every single aspect of this galaxy as separate areas of a massive industry. And the third thing that I think has sort of been alluded to in this conversation, but I haven't heard kind of spoken about in depth, was you've mentioned, Asif, the people in the Industrial Revolution, and we are living through a technological revolution. And when there is a generation that is living through a technology revolution, just as the same generation back in the Industrial Revolution, there's one generation where when you are born, the lives that your parents lived is not the life you're going to live, and the lives that your children live are not the lives that you are living. And that's happening right now for us with all the technology that we have. I'm in 41 now, and I don't have kids, but we are bearing that brunt of that load. We can't keep up. We are going to keep trying, and this conversation is a very clear part of that. We need to help support each other because of the fact that the technology is so far ahead, and it's about, my partner is letting me know through what he's experienced in the industry, that our conversations are about 5 years behind where the technology actually is. And so as hard as we try, we're always going to be a little bit behind that, and demonizing it too much is also equally as disadvantageous as heroing it too much. So I just wanted to mention that, and I'm looking forward to having more conversations about this, and it's lovely to see you too, everybody.